Which best explains why banks consider interest on loans to be important? One says that interest helps them cover business costs. Two says that interests enable them to control the economy. Three says that interest helps them to satisfy customers. And four says that interest enables them to stockpile money. Loans, interest on loans is typically saying that when you go to borrow money from a bank, right, for some sort of business pursuit, the bank is going to charge you interest on that loan, and you're going to have to pay back both the principal amount that you borrowed as well as the additional interest that is accruing on that principal. So if it's a $1,000 loan and they charge 10% interest, then you're going to have to pay back $1,100, right? So that's simply how it's going to work. And so the reason that banks consider interest to be important is because that's how they make money, right? Especially commercial banks, where their primary role is to loan out money. If you had no interest on a loan, then bank would have no way of making money because they would simply be giving people money and hoping that the money came back, right? And a lot of times, sometimes people default on loans, they're unable to pay back the principal on loans, and you need some sort of income stream to offset the times when that happens. And so interest helps cover the risk of not getting back the principal payment. And so that interest is important to help cover business costs. And so one is going to be the correct answer here. Two, interest controlling the economy. Banks don't really have an interest in controlling the economy. Maybe the monetary policy by the Federal Reserve does, but most banks are just trying out to make money, right? Three says interest helps them satisfy customers. That's not true. Most customers prefer not to have to pay interest on their loans. The lower you can give them in interest rates, the happier the customer will be. And finally, interest enables them to stockpile money. Again, interest, if banks want to stockpile money, they don't need interest to do that. They can simply increase their reserve ratio, issue less loans, and they will be able to stockpile money. So what is the best answer here? Interest helps them cover business costs. Let's take a look at what the previous tutor said. And they said one as well, and they said the primary revenue source for commercial banks is the interest charged on loans as they operate with a profit motive in the market. People are not incentivized to keep their liquid assets in banks as currency facilitates market transactions. Hence, banks offer them interest payments on deposits. As interest payments become the opportunity cost of holding money as cash in hand, consumers deposit their money in banks. Banks use these deposits to create credit by extending loans to borrowers in need of funds. The interest rates charged on loans is greater than the interest rate provided by banks to their customers. This difference becomes the income for banks. I think that's a great, really thorough answer. Great answer, very thorough. And it breaks down the commercial bank model very well. And so we can mark that as correct.